Now we go to our feature story for you this evening. It's one of the most common fears that people have, public speaking. And for many, it's at the very top of the list. Even though we're not out there giving speeches, it actually does affect us in so many different ways. Here's Jen Lommers to tell us more about how this fear can kind of hold us back.
Mark Twain said there are two types of speakers, those who get nervous and those who are liars. Studies have shown that as many as 25% of Americans have a fear of public speaking. So we talked to two of New York's leading public speaking coaches to find out why, and more importantly, how we can all get over it. People are so afraid of public speaking that according to most polls, if it came down to a choice between public speaking or death, most people would choose death.
This means to the average person, if you have to be at a funeral, you would rather be in the casket than doing the eulogy.
Speaking in front of a big crowd can be nerve-wracking, all those eyes staring back at you.
I would get really bad jitters, and then I would also, my hands would start sweating.
Always nervous, so it's something you just always worry about.
It's why Jess Todtfeld does what he does for a living.
I want you to look them in the eye.
Coaching people from the corporate world, from entry level to CEO, on how to shake off the nerves.
It's really a mix of different fears. You have fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of forgetting what you're going to say, fear of people staring at you.
A potent cocktail that can be debilitating, and not just that, can also hurt your shot at a promotion. The most effective thing Todtfeld does with his clients is to have them practice in front of a video camera.
When people stand in front of a video camera and then we play it back, they realize that it actually felt worse than it really was.
Josh Rinaldi is the president of one of the most highly regarded public speaking programs in the country, New York Toastmasters. His 3 tips: practice and obsess over your message. Calm your nerves by avoiding coffee. He suggests chamomile tea.
What you're really trying to do is you're just trying to project confidence. Whether or not you have that confidence is sort of incidental.
Rinaldi suggests following a tip by Harvard Business Review called the power pose. Think of Wonder Woman. Experts say that putting your hands on your hips for 2 minutes before you walk into a room increases confidence and reduces stress. In the end, if you're still nervous, coaches say that's okay. We've all been there. And it doesn't hurt to get a little advice. One thing that I thought was pretty interesting is that even though the fear of public speaking affects men and women equally, men are more likely to actually seek help for it. Ernie, back over to you.
Thank you very much for that, Jen.